background is dope, dude. Okay. Hello again, and welcome back to my channel, Ripcord Lives Here. I'm your host, Lyle, and of course today I'm going to be taking you through a couple of things I wish I knew when I was starting my tech channel. And as we go, here we go. The hype train. A really big problem that I sit with on my tech channel is the fact that sometimes tech is not available in my country for those items that I've been waiting for. You sit there a lot of the time waiting on things that you wish you had or could have bought, but it's not available because of where you're based. Now with Amazon being as prevalent in your daily life, it's a lot easier to get your hands on things as long as customs and import tax don't catch you by surprise. There's certain things I wish I knew when it came to tech being available in my country, that if you are not first, you're probably lost, and that means you have to carry the video that much harder when it comes to a tech review. It's a rather large part. There's an aspect of this game when it comes to tech channel that is essentially sponsored by you, okay? If you're lucky to reach the subscriber count where sponsors start throwing merchandise at you, good on you. And it's a wonderful feeling. Not that I would know. But the other side of it is you are bankrolling your channel. And when I say that, it's a very important matter that you need to look at as a whole. The fact of it is if you cannot get your hand on decent gear because you cannot afford it, your channel is going to suffer in terms of consistency. And on YouTube, consistency is key. You will get very many opportunities to just slum it and not post videos. That's not the kind of content creation your viewers are hoping to see. What you're actually waiting for is something that takes effort and requires so much more when it comes to capital on purchasing tech that you can actually use to review on your channel. There's another aspect of it that comes across as something that you should look at when you are starting your channel. You will get better over the course of years of running the videos and doing what it is that you need to do on that channel. But you need to ask yourself, are people there for the tech, or are people there for the brand of which you bring to the channel? It goes a long way when you are sitting down and just chatting, or when you are doing live reviews from your end, that if you do not have the personality for being on live, it is something that you need to work on before coming out and producing a tech channel. What I will say from my side is that I've had a steep learning curve that has had to come through with this from my end. I would just sit there playing games sometimes and not do any interaction at all. You can check it out on my channel, it was horrible. What I have found is that there are millions of people that are just doing that and are expecting to pop off. That is not what this is about. What you need to understand is there is a certain amount of storytelling that happens on both a tech and / gaming channel. And it is up to you to have that personality that people come back to come and see all the time. Another point that I feel I should mention is the fact of there is a minimum amount of years you need to be doing this before you are a reputable brand. You could get lucky, like I did with the Ducky Shine 7, and you've got that one video that just pops off and has more views than your entire channel. And it's a great feeling. And then there is the other side. The other side that you might require a minimum of 2 years of video and content production and putting those things together in order to even be found on YouTube. It's slow, it's process, and unless you've got a funnel like TikTok or Instagram or any one of those other little supply chain that is feeding your YouTube channel, you are going to sit there watching it and wondering why everything that you're doing does not reach your audience. A huge part of what your channel could be is none other than live. When I say that live is one of those fickle places where either you've got the personality to carry it through, or you're completely misunderstanding what live is about. And it is a great way to produce content on your channel. I wish I knew this at the start when I was running through my games and developing this channel into what it is now. I've only got about 60 subscribers, but the difference with it is that I've got a certain group or niche that knows exactly what they are here to see, and understanding that means that you get a certain kind of quality content that travels through when you're creating your channel. Live reaction videos as well as live content being produced by you is not only an easier platform to scale, it really gets you going in terms of what you can do with your viewers and interaction with them on a daily basis. Understanding that live content needs to be part of your channel branding goes a very, very long way. Legacy products. I wish someone had told me about these kinds of products when I was originally searching for gear that I want to buy and carry through. When I talk about legacy products as a whole, it's pretty simple. It's gear that you know everybody is buying and you have to be the one to go out and get it. And the worst part about it sometimes is not always stuff that you would want for your own original setup. When I talk about legacy products, I talk about things that will get you the views, will get you the review, but it will also get you that unwanted gear on your desktop. I've had it where I've looked at the Razer brands and I've gone through certain things and I bought it just so that I could review it and look at it on the channel, only to be disappointed by it as a whole. The worst part about it is those are the videos that kind of did better because of all the fanboys that were attached to the channel for those gear. When you are looking at legacy products, those are the ones that you need to learn to identify when you are going through gears. Phones are great. Webcams are great. But there are certain products that pull its own weight in gold and make it worth a purchase off the bat. Case in point, my Ducky Shine 7. It's one of those videos on my channel where I sat down and shot it first, but it also gave me a very distinct understanding of what this channel should be. It has some of the most views on my channel, and I haven't been lucky to hit those with a lot of my other content that I've done. And understanding what legacy products are and how to identify and find them is a completely other video on itself. I'll take you guys through that one day. Next, production value. Now this one is a doozy, as you can get to the stage where you're just starting your channel, you're trying to figure out what it's about, and you need to understand that if you are not putting in the minimum effort of the guys that are sitting on the top of the chain, you are going to suffer. In my instance, I used to shoot with a DSLR before. I had to return that because it was not working for my needs. I've now switched over to a phone camera in order to produce my content. But the production value needs to be something that someone wants to sit and watch. And understanding that as a tech channel means that the people that are coming over to your stream, to your live chat, to your channel as a whole, have a certain kind of quality that they expect when they are engaging with you. Understanding that off the get-go can mean the difference between your channel doing a slow platform rise or actually arcing like it needs to. Getting the handle on that from the start means that you are ahead of the game for a lot of this content. This was my video on the 7 tips that you need when starting a tech channel.